Welcome to the real world, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the real world. Take a look at that. And you got Mad Max Thunderdome right here. So it just gets more and more crazy as you go. So that large building with the looks like binoculars out front, that is the new Google building. It was another building before that, and now Google has taken it over. So Google now occupies that building, and so if you work there, as you come out, you're met with this. So it's just unbelievable. Just, I mean, multi-million-dollar homes all over the place here. And look at this, I got a tent. I got a tent right here. Look at this. People just, you know, popping up tents anywhere they can, parking dilapidated RVs. Guys, there are million-dollar homes all over this area. Businesses, high-end luxury retail, restaurants, and there are RVs parked everywhere, tents everywhere. You saw the world-famous Gold's Gym surrounded by a tent city now. It's incredible. But I wanted to come down here. I've heard so much about this place, seen a lot of videos on it. Just wanted to kind of check it out. And we had some things to take care of about this way. So we thought we'd do a little filming today and show you what's going on. Welcome to the real world, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the real world. What's really interesting is you got literally a massive tent city out here at the beach, while you have restaurants and retailers and homes on the other side of the boardwalk here, and it's just unbelievable. I couldn't imagine paying $3, $4, $5+ million for a home to look at the ocean and then have a tent city parked out in front of my house. Something is going to have to be done at some point with this. I can't even, can you believe how things have been allowed to get this out of control? You know, you got to ask yourself, who's responsible for this? Who can fix it? How much is this going to cost? And how did this even happen to begin with? How was this even allowed to happen to begin with? I mean, I would say that, I mean, this is going on for blocks upon blocks upon blocks. And people are just being conditioned to accept this. This is normal. Maybe you have a car, a bike, or maybe you just have a tent. That it's now the haves and the have-nots. You know, to think that this is an internationally known location. People from all over the world come to visit here, and there's a lot of restaurants and stores that are permanently gone, not coming back. And you got to really think, like, what's going to happen to this desolate real estate? You know what's going to happen to it. This will all be cleaned up at one point, and you're going to see foreign money come in and buy this up. You're going to see a lot of foreign money come in and buy this. Look at these buildings. That one, doors down, gone. That was a gourmet sorbet location. This one right here, all graffitied, closed, gone. And we have this one, big one right here for sale. For sale, for rent. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. All graffitied. I don't know if it was ever occupied or not, but this building just looks like it's just decaying. Empty. So there's more and more tents out on the sand. They're getting farther and farther out. So just think you're going to come out here and sunbathe or just hang out by the water with your family, and tents are just popping up all over the beach. This is insane. So you got the beautiful condos down there, a senior holistic housing center right here, gorgeous. And look what's right across the pathway here. This is America, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it kind of reminds me of Skid Row on the ocean. Skid Row on the beach. Here's another one right here. Beautiful building. Gone. And you got all this gone. All gone.
What? Hey, I can plane today, right?
All gone. And what's so amazing is it's like people are so desensitized from this. They ride their bikes by, they walk by it, they jog by it. Not a care in the world. It's really fascinating to see society today. There are people that need help. There's a lot of addiction here, a lot of mental illness. And it's just being ignored, and people just walk by, jog by, ride their bikes by, and just hope it goes away, but it's not going to go away. This problem is going to continue to get much worse. As this economy worsens, you're going to see more of this. And the scary thing is, there's going to be more normal people that thought they can never be here. They're going to land up. They're going to land up here. This is another problem that comes with this many people living down here. The trash piles up, and this is why LA now has one of the worst rat epidemics in the entire country, probably right next to Chicago and New York. And look, people live right next to this stuff. Imagine the rats that come out here at night. Imagine this. It's disgusting. People living right there. We got people right out here. More tents, more tents, more tents, and more rats. Maybe one day they'll come out and pick up this trash. Maybe one day they'll start dealing with the homeless crisis out here. You know, I can't even tell you, as we were driving in up the 90 into Venice, the amount of people just sprawled out on sidewalks, laying on mattresses. I don't know if they were alive or dead. The amount of people just living off the side of the road, it was really shocking. It's really it's a real eye-opener when you come out and view this stuff. And it may not be as bad in your area, but California, for a state that brags so much about being the 5th or 7th largest economy, whatever it is right now, and the great weather and the great beaches, I mean, it's pathetic. And who's really responsible for all this? Our politicians are. They've done absolutely nothing. And a lot of people are getting rich, getting very rich, while people have to scavenge through trash cans, not getting help, not getting services, not getting food. People out here starving. I mean, and we're gonna see more people, normal people who drove a nice car and had a nice job, who are gonna have to learn how to survive like these people have. And they may not have drug issues, and they may not have mental disorders. It's gonna be good people that just got some bad luck, and they're gonna be out here now, and they're gonna need to figure out how to survive, because if you don't have friends or family or a good church to fall back on, you lose your job, the bills pile up. There's some good normal people out here too in LA. Same things happened to them, and now they don't know how to fix it, and it's only going to get worse. Down here in Santa Monica, and I can't even tell you how much is for lease, how much is closed down. It's just sad to see. uncertainty is coming. We have never lived in a more uncertain time than we have right now. And it's going to get much more uncertain. They're telling you everything's okay, the economy is recovering, everybody's going back to work, and the jobs numbers that we're going to see this week, I'm sure are going to be incredible. But again, look where the jobs are. They're going to be service sector jobs. They're going to be low-paying jobs. And if you're making $10, $12, $15 an hour, and you're paying $4 or $5 for a gallon of gas, and $4 or $5 for a loaf of bread, and you're paying $2,000 a month in rent, you're going to have a very, very difficult time making it. The average new car now in America is almost $40,000. So we see people, half of their income is just going to a rent payment. One bad day, one emergency, and people are wiped out. Most people, half this country right now doesn't have $400 saved up in an emergency fund for an emergency. People are just living on the razor's edge. So be very cautious if you're going out and spending money, because we're gonna see a lot more uncertainty coming by the end of this summer into fall, and especially into 2022. We are in some very, very serious trouble, ladies and gentlemen, and you don't have to look far to find it. Just take a drive through your urban cities. Most of you have written in, told me about the homeless problems you see in your areas, the unemployment, people can't get 40-hour work weeks, prices are going up. We're gonna continue. Inflation's not going away anytime soon, ladies and gentlemen. It's only gonna go up. So prepare, prepare, prepare. This thing is getting really, really bad. So make sure you're ready to deal with some very uncertain times. God bless all of you.